If you are a liberal and hate Judge Moore, apparently he groped you. If you are a conservative and love Judge Moore, you know these allegations are a political farce. The Roy Moore for Senate campaign responded last week to the latest uallycharged accusations against Moore. The multiple accusations against Moore, which began with allegations that Moore liked to date very young women when he was in his early 30s 40 years ago, and even kissed some of them, have become increasingly shrill and bizarre. The latest charge comes from a woman who asserts that Moore, then a lawyer, grabbed her buttocks as she was on the way out of his office in 1991. He didn't pinch it, he grabbed it, the woman, Tina Johnson, told Elle.com. Johnson claimed that Moore kept commenting on my looks, telling me how pretty I looked. He was saying that my eyes were beautiful. Johnson was 28 years old at the time, and was in Moore's office to give up custody of her 12-year-old son, Daniel, to her mother. No one else has confirmed the incident, although Moore's judicial assistant, Delbra Adams, and Johnson's mother, Mary Catherine Cofield, were only feet away from them at the time of the alleged incident. Cofield had hired Moore, then an attorney in private practice, to represent her in her effort to obtain permanent custody of Daniel Sitz, her daughter's son. The boy had been living with his grandmother Cofield since the time he was less than a year old. Cofield filed an affidavit that Johnson had provided no assistance in the raising of the boy during the past decade. The custody hearing came about after Johnson removed the boy from school by force. Daniel Sitz signed an affidavit that his mother had taken him from his elementary school, against my will, and made me go to her home. He added that he wished to live with my grandmother, with whom I have lived as long as I can remember. Cofield charged that her daughter was an unfit mother who had a violent nature, and had been treated by a psychiatrist as a teenager. Johnson has also been in a court drug program and pled guilty to felony fraud charges. Breitbart News reviewed criminal and court records and found that Johnson had been arrested in 2010 and jailed for writing multiple checks in the name of her late stepfather, who filed charges against her. This latest charge illustrates the dangers of accusations against political candidates in the final days of a political campaign. While women who have been newly assaulted have a legitimate complaint, whether the candidate is a well-known public figure or anyone else, the opportunity to corrupt our political process with ugly, but false charges is very tempting to those with a political motivation, or just someone who enjoys the spotlight. For example, Faye Gary, an ex-cop who is a left-wing activist, created a stir with her comments that she was told to keep Moore away from teen cheerleaders. In the late 1970s, she admitted to MSNBC's Andrea Mitchell that the claims were rumors, and that she had never actually got a complaint on it. As Selwyn Duke reported for The New American, Gary's Facebook page reflects her political passions. There, Duke noted, one can find pictures of Barack Obama along with some harsh condemnation of conservative radio host Rush Limbaugh, and, as Duke rightly put it, there's no law stating you can't hang around cheerleaders anyway, so this wouldn't be the police's official domain. Or did Gary say she ever saw Moore hanging around cheerleaders? In Alabama, a deep red state, there is no chance that Moore's liberal Democrat opponent, Doug Jones, could hope to defeat Moore in the U.S. Senate race on issues. Jones is pro-choice on abortion, and favors allowing transgender boys to use girls' locker rooms. He is for Obamacare, and favors amnesty for illegal immigrants. These positions simply cannot win in Alabama. Because of this, the Democrats hope to steal a Senate seat via these increasingly incredible charges against a conservative Republican, Roy Moore. In a court of law, we use a presumption of innocence. A person must be found guilty beyond reasonable doubt. No one is asserting that such a legal standard of proof is necessary to decide that a person is not fit morally for public office. Yet, we still owe an accused person a presumption of innocence until there is some convincing evidence. Mere accusation, especially when there is a possible political motivation, or a simple revenge factor. Moore was the lawyer who opposed this accuser in a child custody case, should be enough to persuade a fair-minded person. Jesus said to treat others as you would wish to be treated yourself. Would you want your reputation destroyed by mere accusations that may be only based on politics or revenge? If these charges are false, not only is Judge Moore deeply wrong, an injustice is being perpetrated upon the people of Alabama. Photo AP Images. Please review our comment policy before posting a comment. Thank you for joining the discussion at The New American. We value our readers and encourage their participation, but in order to ensure a positive experience for our readership, we have a few guidelines for commenting on articles. If your post does not follow our policy, it will be deleted. No profanity, racial slurs, direct threats, or threatening language. No product advertisements. Please post comments in English. Please keep your comments on topic with the article. If you wish to comment on another subject, you may search for a relevant article and join or start a discussion there. Comments that we consider abusive, spammy, off-topic, or harassing will be removed. If our filtering system detects that you may have violated our policy, your comment will be placed in a queue for moderation. It will then be either approved or deleted. Once your comment is approved, it will then be viewable on the discussion thread. If you need to report a comment, please flag it and it will be reviewed. Thank you again for being a valued reader of The New American. Copyright 2015 The New American. All rights reserved.